Thank you very much for that at this point, Jackie. I just want to bring in Conservative MP for Bracknell now, James Sunderland, who has attended marches calling for Dai Yong to sell the club. Previously joined footy fans as well to call for the ownership of the new club. Morning to you. What did you make of Saturday's protests?
Yeah, tragic. I mean, obviously I'm a fan, seeing fans on the pitch, seeing the match against Port Vale abandoned, seeing the emotion, the heartbreak. It's tragic, and I think we've got to the point now where something really serious has to be done.
But what can be done now from a regulation perspective?
Well, I mean, I think there's several levels at work here. I think that the Sell Before We Die group is doing a fantastic job in raising awareness. Obviously, what happened on Saturday was tragic. I'll be meeting the minister either today or tomorrow. I spoke to him yesterday. Minister for Sports, Stuart Andrew, to see what else can be done. I'm going to be calling for the football governance bill to be accelerated. I want the shadow regulator involved, to be looking at Reading as the test case. And of course, FEL and the DCMS Select Committee are meeting on Tuesday. I'll be going to that. But I'm at the point now as a fan where I've been so sickened by the actions of Dai Yong and his team that actually I'm at the point where I'm thinking that administration may not be a bad thing for the club.
Yeah, well, that's what we were just saying, James. And were you a fan who, I don't know if you were at the game on Saturday, but are you an on-the-pitch protest fan or a wait in the stands and see what happens fan?
No, I very much sit in the stand. I'm in Y Block. When I can get to games, obviously pretty busy at the moment. I feel very strongly as though, getting onto the pitch and protesting in that way is not what I should be condoning as a member of Parliament. But you know what? I sympathise with these fans. I'm a fan. If I'd been there on Saturday, I would have done it as well. And I think that having attended the march a few months ago now, that was such a great event for me because it put it on the map. We had the TV coverage. What we've got to do is put pressure on the EFL. The EFL, in my view, are complicit. Why? Because they allowed Dai Yong to take over in 2017. So the EFL, in my view, now are part of the solution, not part of the problem. Further points deductions must not happen. This is about the fans. This is about the club. This is about making sure now that we wrestle control, however we do it, from Dai Yong, so that we go again and get back up the league where we belong.
Yeah, it's interesting that so many people, well, I say so many, we've heard from a few people now who have said that administration perhaps shouldn't be as feared as it was a year or so ago. Now we understand a bit more about the repercussions of administration, that perhaps that would be the next best step.
Well, what's interesting, of course, is the fact the club is not going to thrive now under Dai Yong. The club is broken under Dai Yong. For 6-7 years now under his wing, the club has deteriorated. It's gone down the league. I mean, look at the mess now. I mean, we're selling players. Tom and Nelson are believed to be off to Luton. The list goes on. So I think my view is that actually what we've got to do now is whatever it takes to wrestle control of the club from Dai Yong. And then what we need to be doing is making sure that Dai Yong does not run any other clubs in British football ever.
Thank you very much for that, James. That's the MP for Bracknell.